This is how QQQ is reacting to the job reports for the month of April. This literally just came out, so it was trading below 312, and now level 2 is showing us what, 313. So okay, let's see. Here's the alerts. The payroll number, non-farm payroll, 428K versus the forecast of 391,000. Okay, so is it a head fake as usual? Let's find out. Let's just keep recording on here. The close yesterday was 313. So okay, so the first minute goes to 313 something, got rejected. I wouldn't say as expected, but I'm not surprised. Yeah, this is an ETF that traded yesterday as low as 309.60 cents, I believe, which was almost the low of the week so far. Over the last 5 weeks, folks, QQQ has been closing at the weekly low. So meaning, at least if that pattern continue, we can expect at least $3 more if we are to open at 312 at least for today. Let's see, as of yesterday, let's look at the ratio of call, put to call. More put than call were traded yesterday. I mean, the stock lost -5% for the day yesterday. So yeah, after that FOMC bullish run on Wednesday to go from low of 313 on Wednesday all the way to 330. It hit 330, yeah, toward the last 5 minutes of the close on Wednesday. Then yesterday gave it all back. So today, what are we in for? So yeah, 1.76 million of put volume exchange yesterday versus 1.5 million calls. I mean, the charts, the daily chart. This is the daily chart, folks. Yeah, April has been brutal, to say the least. Brutal. Just as a perspective, right? Let's take a look at the weekly chart. This is the weekly chart because it enables us to look at so far in 2021. We closed the year pretty much at 400, 397.36. The high, the 52-week high, which we don't know when we are going to return there, 407. So we are literally, folks, more than 30 points, 30% away from that on QQQ. Okay. So yeah, that's so let's see level 2 here. Oh my goodness, look at these orders. It's a fight between bulls and bears. Yeah. You have a straight line of volume at 312.92. So that 313 level, it's a battle level, folks, between the green side, the bulls, and the red side, the bears. So today being Friday, it just means that patience, 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 patience. Eventually, one of the direction will come ahead, but there's no telling really as of now. I think 5 minutes after the job report. So let's see on here. So yeah, this is how I prepare for pre-markets analysis when there is economic data that comes in to see the reaction of QQQ and how we're going to use that information for our day trading of options. Okay, 314. Let's see. Are we going to go back to 315? Which yesterday was a resistance level, right? Several times it tried yesterday. Let's go to the 15-minute charts for yesterday. And because this is how really you can trade. My goodness, this is a thing of beauty. So the yellow line on the chart, that's the EMA 8. Yeah. Notice how it was resistance all day long except the last candle of the day. Every single time it tried yesterday afternoon, it was bouncing off it and being rejected. And going a little bit lower with some sideways under. So that's a level that, hey, from me, day trading today, I will definitely be sitting at that level to say, hey, the moment that it goes really just like 20, no, let's say 50 cents above it, I can confidently take put trade. That's the best way to trade QQQ in day trading, by just looking at the levels, support or resistance. So in here, I was afraid this morning that we may start maybe outside of the lower Bollinger, in which case there are algos that are pre-programmed to just buy the dip, but that's not true so far. So I prefer actually that, hey, we start as high as possible at this level, then I will be taking my puts just above between 315 and 316 should it get there, with in the mind with in respect to that, hey, yesterday that was a major resistance level. So what we could do as well was, let's say we can put in, let's say, the 2 hour chart. If you put in the 2 hour chart for the entire month of April, it's so telling, right? Very few times were we able to go above the EMAs. Here is the 2 hour chart, and you can see the date here at the bottom. Let's say this was April 1st, right? So it's a clean downtrend, really. I mean, for a few instances, we're able to, Wednesday being one of them, but my friend, was short-lived, right? So this is another way of using the multi-level time frame to be able to see support and resistance on here. So we are in a bearish market, folks. So the best time to buy puts, it's when the stock trying to recover, have one of those bounces. It seems as today here on the non-farm payroll data release on here on May the 6th, 2022. The market is trying to bounce a little bit on here, so that's really providing nice opportunity on the. Let's see, do we watch this for another? Let's see. For me, I mean, it's just recording this on here. Let's watch for a full 15 minutes. So that's what meaning that at 8:45 Eastern there, because again, I mean, this it's a struggle. It's a struggle. It's not a straightforward bullish move per se. So be careful on these bullish moves, as the chart indicates the where the resistance level is. Okay, here's the time and sell. Okay, the orders over the last 5 days. I mean, yeah, what does it tell us? In million US dollars, there has been more money for large orders on the bearish side. 51% versus 48%, or 52% if you want to round it up. Here we go, 313. Okay, so could not sustain 314. That's dropping below 313. And as we come closer and closer to the open, the tape, the ability to read the tape will tell us how to trade the initial 15 to 30 minutes or so. So really at this stage there's nothing that's it's showing any sign that we're about to go bullish to close the week on here, the first week of May. This action is still very much bearish, meaning that puts are the ones to trade. Okay, so we are almost flat compared to. So one of the difficulty day trading, especially on Friday, it's they on QQQ they may take a good hour and a half or even more to pick a direction. Meaning this, you see how this action. So went up to 314, then come back down and just oscillate, no direction at all. This is something that we have noticed on Friday. So what the best way to do this, how do you, if you anticipate this, you can go about being patient and waiting until a decisive move happens, or in this case you're going to day trade QQQ, but you are going to, instead of using today expiration method 6 expiration, use Monday expiration, because then theta decay will not have as much impact on your trade. So that's a good technique that really works. So but really being patient, because the later we go into the day, yeah, guess what, the cheaper the May 6 option is going to be. So let's say if a decisive move happened to take place after 2 p.m., which is usually the case, Eastern that is, yeah, and the most recent Friday, folks, the last 30 minutes, late in the afternoon, have provided massive gains trading options. This is a strategy that we teach our traders on here. So on today is really that's the game plan for us. We have a great Gangsta trade that's we will be maybe a couple of them, but one that we're really excited about. Let me just give you a hint on it. So people are going to say that I'm switching screen, but I'm going to go to my Twitter account here and show you because last year, this is what this stock, what we traded last year on the Gangsta trade that I want to bring you. Okay, folks, this was pinned. This is actually pinned on this. This is what we traded last year. Can I show it to you on here? These were May 14. That was the earning, after the earning of Dash. So for us, we are going to be generating a similar type of trade. We call this the Gangsta strategy. Yeah. Like this is on here. So we have studied on that. So our traders, we will be giving them that trade today. So yeah, I just saw that. So let's see. So Dash, it's what's Dash doing in pre-market? That's just like every other stuff.